Hollywood's red carpets have fallen eerily silent because the couple everyone once called perfect is now drowning in chaos behind closed doors. Sources claim Maggie has been hiding the one secret Keith Urban tried desperately to deny: a hidden pregnancy scandal. Cameras caught the exact moment Nicole Kidman's flawless smile shattered, her reality collapsing under the weight of betrayal. Is Maggie really carrying Keith's baby? Or is this video of a carefully crafted Hollywood setup? Brace yourself, because the most toxic love triangle in Tinseltown is about to be exposed in ways no one saw coming. The story begins not on a movie set or a concert stage, but at a charity gala in Beverly Hills, where the air smelled of expensive perfume, fake promises, and flashing camera lights. Keith Urban, dressed in that same flawless charm he's sold to the world for decades, walked in with Nicole Kidman on his arm, but his eyes told a whole different story. Across the room stood Maggie, the quiet, almost invisible background singer who suddenly became the center of everyone's attention without saying a single word. She didn't need to. Her glow said everything. That night, whispers spread faster than the champagne bubbles. Why is Keith talking to her so long? Did you see Nicole's face? The world saw a photo, just one photo, of Maggie touching her stomach and Keith looking nervous. That one image lit social media on fire. Hashtags like #UrbanBabyDrama and #NicoleDeservesBetter trended within hours. Paparazzi followed Maggie for days, snapping pictures of her every grocery trip, every oversized hoodie, every suspiciously protective hand on her belly. Then came the anonymous source, a close friend of the family, who told Stargaze Weekly that Maggie had been secretly seeing Keith for months under the guise of studio sessions. According to this source, Keith had promised Maggie a future once things calmed down with Nicole. But things never calmed down, because Hollywood never sleeps, and secrets never stay buried. Especially not the kind that could end a marriage and rewrite an image carefully built over 20 years. Nicole Kidman, the golden goddess of calm composure, reportedly found out not from her husband, not from her publicist, but from a TMZ alert pinging her phone during a production meeting. The report claimed Maggie was 4 months along, and Keith had been visiting her apartment under the excuse of songwriting consultations. Nicole's reaction? Cameras caught her leaving a restaurant that night, eyes red, jaw clenched, the kind of silence that screams louder than words. And yet, Keith stayed quiet. No denial, no comment, just a smirk when asked by a reporter, "Are the rumors true?" That smirk became the most dissected facial expression of the year. The internet divided itself into camps: Team Nicole, Team Maggie, and Team he should have kept it in his guitar case. Meanwhile, Maggie vanished from public view, her social media accounts suddenly private, her friends refusing to comment. The scandal had officially detonated. And like every great Hollywood scandal, the story was far from over, because what came next wasn't just rumors. It was evidence. Leaked messages, late-night photos, and a betrayal so public it could make even the Kardashians look subtle. It started with a ping, a single leaked screenshot that hit the internet like an atomic bomb. A blurry message thread allegedly between Keith Urban and Maggie, time-stamped from a few months back. "You know I can't keep lying to her forever," the message read. Then Maggie's supposed reply, "You already have, Keith. The truth is growing inside me." Within minutes, the image was everywhere: gossip blogs, celebrity Reddit threads, and fan pages that turned into digital war zones overnight. Suddenly, every no comment from Keith sounded like guilt. Every red carpet appearance from Nicole looked like forced damage control. And every photo of Maggie in an oversized sweater screamed receipts. Internet detectives went wild, matching background patterns in selfies, cross-referencing hotel carpets, and zooming in on reflections in sunglasses like it was a national investigation. Then came the friend of Maggie, who went live on Instagram. Her face blurred, voice distorted, but her words sharp as glass. Maggie didn't plan this. Keith promised her everything: love, career, protection. But when she told him about the baby, he ghosted her. Nicole found out because she checked his messages herself. That clip went viral faster than Keith's last single, collecting millions of views before it was mysteriously taken down, but not before screenshots immortalized it forever. Meanwhile, Nicole was seen arriving at a luxury clinic in Malibu, visibly shaken. Paparazzi swarmed her car as assistants shielded her face. Reports claimed she had a stress-related health scare, though her rep later dismissed it as routine wellness care. Please. Hollywood reps lie smoother than silk sheets. The woman was heartbroken, humiliated, and trapped in the kind of public circus money can't silence. Then the second leak. This time, a video. A short, shaky clip allegedly recorded outside a recording studio in Nashville. The footage showed Keith and Maggie arguing near his black SUV. Her voice broke through the chaos. "You think deleting messages erases what you did?" His response? Inaudible, drowned out by the sounds of paparazzi camera clicks. But the expression on his face? Pure panic. The tabloids called it the night everything collapsed. Sponsors began to distance themselves quietly. A fragrance deal postponed indefinitely. A major award show appearance canceled due to scheduling conflicts. Nicole's friends, the A-list wives of Hollywood's elite, reportedly told her to walk away with dignity, but Maggie? She was already winning the sympathy war. Pictures of her leaving prenatal appointments in tears turned her into the tragic underdog. The media flipped the narrative overnight from Keith's fling to Hollywood's heartbreak heroine, and just when everyone thought it couldn't get worse, it did. Because one journalist decided to dig deeper, uncovering financial transfers, late-night calls, and something about a secret apartment in Brentwood. The kind of details that don't just end careers. They expose them. By the time dawn broke over Los Angeles, the story had spiraled far beyond control. That secret apartment in Brentwood wasn't just rumor anymore. It was confirmed through leaked rental documents allegedly signed by Keith Urban under a fake name. The lease had started 6 months before Maggie's pregnancy news broke. Coincidence? Please. Hollywood doesn't believe in coincidences. It believes in cover-ups. Reporters swarmed the building, finding neighbors who were suspiciously eager to talk. One claimed Keith used to visit late at night, always wearing a baseball cap and keeping his head down. Another said Maggie looked sad, like she was waiting for someone who never showed up. The emotional optics were perfect: the cheating husband, the pregnant mistress, and the heartbroken wife. It was a triangle straight out of a soap opera, except this time, the cameras were real, and the stakes were deadly serious. Then came the real bombshell: a leaked hospital report. Someone inside the clinic allegedly sent screenshots showing Maggie had checked in under a pseudonym for prenatal care. One name on the emergency contact line: K. Urban. That single letter sent entertainment newsrooms into meltdown. Lawyers were called, statements drafted, PR teams begged for silence, but the internet was louder than ever. Within hours, hashtags like #UrbanAffairFiles and #JusticeForNicole were trending worldwide. Nicole Kidman, meanwhile, broke her silence with a cryptic Instagram post. A black and white photo of stormy clouds with the caption, "Even the brightest light can't shine through lies." No tags, no mentions, but the world didn't need them. Everyone knew who the message was for. Fans flooded the comments with heartbreak, rage, and speculation. Nicole deserves better. Maggie ruined a family. Keith played them both. It wasn't just gossip anymore, it had turned into a public trial. Keith finally made a statement, if you can call it that, during a live performance in Nashville. Between songs, he stopped and said, "Sometimes people forget I'm human too." The crowd fell silent. It wasn't an apology. It wasn't denial either. Just enough to sound deep while saying nothing. But the damage was done. The industry that once worshipped his clean image now whispered in corners about unresolved allegations, contract withdrawals, and even temporary bans from certain brand partnerships. Meanwhile, Maggie disappeared again, reportedly relocating to Australia for privacy and safety. Some claimed she'd given birth in secret. Others said the pregnancy was a PR decoy gone wrong. Nobody knew the truth anymore, but everyone had their version of it. And in the middle of it all stood Nicole, calm, composed, and eerily silent, the woman who once had it all, now weaponizing her silence like a blade. Hollywood had seen affairs before, but this was warfare disguised as heartbreak. A scandal that blurred every line between fame, fantasy, and fallout, and reminded the world that in Tinseltown, love isn't written in gold. It's signed in betrayal, and that, my friends, is how Hollywood's happily ever after turned into a cautionary tale written in scandal, secrecy, and shattered trust. One hidden pregnancy, one broken wife, and one man who thought fame could bury the truth. But in the age of leaks, lies, and live streams, nothing stays buried. So tell me, do you believe Maggie's baby is really Keith's? Or is this another Hollywood illusion cooked up to keep us watching? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because Truth Legacy isn't here to protect reputations, we're here to expose them. Hit that like button if you think Nicole deserves justice, and subscribe for more of the stories Hollywood PR teams don't want you to hear. Because this isn't just gossip, it's history in real time, and we're documenting every scandal, every secret, and every broken smile, one truth at a time.